Hi, I'm here today to give you some tips to help you with the math section of the state testing that we have coming up. Remember to answer every question. Don't spend too much time on any one question. Each question is worth the same amount of points as every other question. Eliminate answers if possible. If you're unsure of an answer, go ahead and click that answer choice that is best and flag the question. You might have time to come back and look at it later, but you will have at least answered the question. Remember, when there's only 5 minutes left, make sure you finish the test by quickly answering each question with your letter of the day. Before you take your test, pick a letter of the day. For the math section, there are 5 answer choices. So on the odd questions, A, B, C, D, E. On the even questions, F, G, H, J, K. Decide which letter your letter of the day is going to be. Maybe it's B and G, or maybe it's D and J. Pick your letter, and if you have to just blindly guess, pick your letter of the day all the way through the test. Another tip. Know the instructions ahead of time. The timer on the test begins as soon as you open the section for the test. So don't spend your time reading these instructions. Know them ahead of time. Please make sure you're aware of those things that are in the red box. Tip number 3, watch for key words. These are usually written in capital letters or in italics, such as the question. In a bag of 400 jelly beans, 25% of the jelly beans are red in color. If you randomly pick a jelly bean from the bag, what is the probability that the jelly bean picked is not one of the red jelly beans? Again, not is capitalized. On the ACT test, the math questions are mostly organized from easier questions to harder questions. So instead of spending 1 minute on each question, you have 60 minutes for 60 questions. Spend a little bit more time on those beginning questions that are usually easier, and then guess your letter of the day for the ending ones if you do not have enough time to get to all the questions. When you do have an easy question, don't overthink it. Answer the question and move on. Tip number 5, read the graph even if you don't understand what it's talking about. Each of these graphs, F, G, H, and J, are talking about lipid mass is on the y-axis and time is on the x-axis. I have no idea what lipid mass is, and maybe you don't either, but we could still answer the question. The question says, which graph shows lipid mass decreasing over time? So which one has the level of lipid mass going down? It would be letter H. So even if you don't understand exactly what the graph is talking about, you might still be able to answer the question.